It's an issue of notoriety in northern BC, missing and murdered Aboriginal women. At least 18 women are believed to have gone missing along highways in our region, including Highway 16, which has gained a reputation as the Highway of Tears. It's cases like these that have prompted Canada's premiers and local First Nations leaders in Prince George to support a national inquiry into the issue.
The list of names is too long and their stories too tragic to tell. The cases of missing and murdered Indigenous women in northern British Columbia have been the subject of an RCMP investigation called EPANA since 2005. The tribal chief of the Carrier-Sikaani Tribal Council hopes momentum for an inquiry is growing.
Both levels of government need to make this a priority and support it and resource it.
Terry Teegee's comments come on the heels of a meeting between premiers and Aboriginal leaders in Prince Edward Island. In the past, the federal government has turned down a national inquiry, so provincial leaders have pitched the idea of a roundtable, including Prime Minister Stephen Harper's involvement.
I'm not holding my breath for a national inquiry, in particular what is stated by Prime Minister Harper.
Last week, the Prime Minister rejected calls for a national inquiry following the death of 15-year-old Tina Fontaine. The body of the Aboriginal girl was pulled from the Red River in Winnipeg. Harper said her death should be treated as a crime, not part of a, quote, sociological phenomenon. Prince George Mackenzie MLA Mike Morris says cases of murdered and missing women should be treated like crimes, and even though a group of premiers, including Christy Clark, support an inquiry, Morris does not.
Well, it's systemic in respect to the fact that it's right across the country, and it's mostly attributable to high-risk behavior, lifestyle.
Morris spent 32 years in the RCMP, finishing his career as superintendent for the North District. He shares the position of the Canadian Association of Chiefs of Police, which is not endorsing an inquiry.
An inquiry is very expensive. And, an inquiry of this nature would cost millions of dollars. And would that money be better spent dealing with some of the things we already know than just wasting away to find out an answer that we're already aware of?
Morris says a series of roundtable discussions may be more economical and produce better results than an inquiry. Dick Harris, Conservative MP for Caribou Prince George, was traveling and unavailable for comment. Ryan Kessler, CKPG News.